Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is my roommate Camila.
Hello.
And welcome to my new series, Ice Cream, no, what is it called?
Ice cream for two.
A little bit of ice cream.
Oh, right.
It's called A Little Bit of Ice Cream, and in this series I talk about things that you want me to talk about while I eat ice cream, and sometimes I eat ice cream with a guest. So in this case is my roommate Camila.
Hi.
And in this first episode we're going to talk about something that is actually very important. It's very important to Camila, and it's now very important to me, and it's actually a really good cause that I think you guys will be interested in and will want to help us with. Okay, so to let you guys know a little bit about my roommate, I'm gonna ask her some questions. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Camila Diaz.
How old are you?
I'm 22 years old.
Where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
Good.
Good.
We met at college technically, but we weren't in the same
Class.
graduating class, and we actually became closer when we started living together. I know that sounds kind of weird.
I know.
It's usually the other way around, but one thing led to the other, and we ended up living together with Kenya and also another roommate that we had, and now we are living just Kenya, Cami, and I.
The Latino gang.
Yes. Yeah, that's pretty much all you have to know about Camila.
Our friendship.
We actually have something else in common, and it is that we were both international students, and we were both on student visas, which then led to work permits.
Yeah.
That let us work in the US. Yeah, we're practically on the same boat when it comes to like
What we're doing here.
what we're doing here, our like international process and everything. So if you have any questions about that, you can actually like ask her or me.
You can gonna link my Instagram?
Yes.
Ah!
If you want to.
Yes.
We can make a video together about that too,
Yeah.
about like our international process and everything like that, what it's like to live in the US.
Like what kind of process can you do to extend your stay or
Yeah,
next steps?
all that jazz. Now let's get into the topic of this video.
Okay, so what's happening right now in my life is I've created a group called All for Her. And what we want to do is help homeless women with some stuff they might need to go through their day-to-day life that they might not have access to. So what I've done is I've created Amazon wish list, and I put all the items which if you guys want you can go on it and send it to us and we'll deliver it to these women.
So how did you come up with this? Like, why did you decide to do this all of a sudden?
So do you want the real story?
No, the fake story,
The fake
please.
story. So the real story was I was going to the grocery store and I was gonna get some items that I needed for myself, and some of them were feminine items,
Tampons, pads,
all this stuff. Yes.
period things.
I realized how expensive it was. Like almost every other thing I bought was the same price as these two items that I had to get. And I realized if it's expensive for me that I have a job and I'm fortunate to live better than most people, how hard it must be to these women that literally have no access to this stuff. It's something that every girl has to go through every month, and it's just really hard to deal with. So
Yeah.
coming home, I almost went into like a breakdown just because of this, and hormones, of course. And I called my mom and I was like, I have to do something. Like, I need to help people any way I can. And that's when I decided to do this.
I think sometimes we don't really think about stuff like that. Like sometimes we just see homeless people on the street and we don't really think anything.
I kind of take for granted that we have access to these things, and
Yeah.
it kind of goes to the back of your head.
Periods are not optional. I don't know, it's a really bothersome thing that we have to go through every single month, and like you said, these products are really expensive, and yes, there are some products that are like reusable, but still they might not be easily accessible.
We understand that there's also like shelters or like churches these women can go,
Mm-hmm.
but not all of them can, or they have short supply for all these women that they might be living in the streets, or some women might not want to go and ask for help at these places. Like, we just want to help any way we can.
So when do you plan to do this delivery stuff? Obviously, I'm going to help you in Kenya also.
So what I was thinking is my birthday, hard word.
This is something I struggle with like a lot on my channel, like words sometimes.
Speaking.
Just like speaking in English is hard, and like some words I just either butcher or like I have to try a lot of times to say some words.
Also, the ice cream is not making it easier for my tongue. So yeah, my birthday is on August 16th. So for the first try, because I have to do a try, see how this goes, is gonna be the deadline on August 16th. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close the wish list a week before, and we're also gonna film the whole process since we get the packages till we put together these items, and when we go outside into the streets to give to these women.
One of the reasons I wanted to make this video with Cami, like the first guest ever of a little bit of ice cream, I wanted to ask for you guys' help, to see if you wanted to maybe donate some of these items. We're gonna leave the Amazon wish list down in the description, and you can choose whatever you want. Also, if you have some suggestions of maybe items that we haven't listed on the list, you can leave them in the comments, and then we will look into it and add those items.
I kind of wanted to do a GoFundMe, kind of ask for money, but then we realized some people might not know where the money is going to, or it might create some problems. So that's why we decided you are seeing what we're gonna buy. There's nothing hidden. We're gonna like show everything.
Yeah, so you choose the thing that you want to buy. So if you want to buy pads, food, or toothbrush, or water bottles, or anything, you can choose what you want to buy, and that way you know where your money is going to, instead of just donating money. We kind of felt a little bit weird about that, because I don't know if people are like trustworthy like that. So you created this group, right? All for her. Is this like the first kind of project that you want to do, and you want to do like more?
So definitely this one is gonna be the first and kind of like the test to the whole idea. But I definitely want to create in the future a nonprofit. But right now at this point it's kind of like a little bit harder, time consuming and money consuming, which at some point I will just do it, but right now I don't have the means. But yeah, I just kind of want to see how it goes and test it out.
I kind of feel like we're in the Princess Diaries part 2, when they're like in the pajama party and stuff.
Yeah.
We just need to like get the mattress and go down like the stairs.
The flight of stairs. The mattress won't fit.
No, it won't fit. Maybe we can get this blanket, and then we'll have Luna.
She's like, leave me alone.
By the way, this idea came to me because of Glee, because she's rewatching Glee. And Brittany from Glee like had this series where she eats fondue with somebody else and like interviews them and stuff.
Fondue for two, that's some hot dish. Fondue for two.
So I thought, why not, but with ice cream. Again, if you want to donate anything, if you want to check out the list, it's going to be down in the description, along with like Cami's Instagram. Also, let me know what other things you want me to talk about in the series. If you want like specific people, maybe like Kenya or what?
Saoirse.
Oh, Saoirse Ronan. So yeah, if you want me to talk about anything in particular related to like film or film school, or like being an international student,
music,
cats, just leave it in the comments and let me know if you like this idea. Thank you so much, Cami, for being here with me eating ice cream. Of course, I think that was a good bribe.
It was.
Yeah, I'll see you guys later.